Please give me a brief overview of Operation Double Check, sir.
Okay. Operation Double Check was a battalion-level operation in which the battalion cleared elements of the southern Musa Qal'eh Wadi, which was an insurgent safe haven, and established a police post for the Afghan National Police down there.
What was Fox Company's role during the operation?
Fox Company was responsible for disrupting the enemy forces on the eastern side of the Wadi. There's another company that was responsible for the western side. So we disrupted enemy forces in that area, and then provided some logistical and engineering support for the Afghan uniformed police, so they could establish those posts down there.
And sir, you were saying that the operations that were going on last week were the clearing operations, and now we're moving into the next phase of it?
The initial phase of the operation, which we dropped by helicopter assault, and then disrupted enemy targets, safe houses, cache sites, and things like that to keep the enemy off balance, which allowed our engineering assets and the Afghan police to establish those posts. So we've completed that phase, and now we're into the longer-term phase of the operation, which we are down there operating with the Afghan uniformed police in support of their posts.
Please talk about the area or areas in which Fox Company is operating, sir.
Okay, the areas on the eastern side of the Wadi include the towns of Musa Qal'eh, and Sirkian. Again, as I stated before, they are insurgent safe areas. That's where they bed down locations, where they store their weapons, where they plan their operations. So in order for the Afghan security forces to be able to hold this area after we leave, they cannot have that safe area down there. So it was important for us to come down there and remove it.
Prior to Operation Double Check kicking off, was there a coalition presence in that area, sir?
No, there was not, and that was the primary reason it was an enemy safe haven. Is that there was no coalition forces there, there was no Afghan forces there. It was a completely kind of untouched area, which gave them the freedom that they needed to be able to operate down there.
Can you talk a little bit more about what the Marines of Fox Company are doing during this operation?
Clearing enemy kind of like targeted areas of interest, places that we've got reporting that they live at, they meet at, where they store their weapons, where they build their IEDs, things like that. So went down there with the Afghan army and uniformed police and searched those locations. This caused the enemy to be able to, they had to either flee the area or constantly be moving around, and if they're doing that, then they weren't interfering with the construction of those AUP posts. So that's what the Marines were doing during that initial phase. Now we're transitioning to the sustained operations phase, which they will be working with the uniformed police out of those police posts, increasing their capabilities and their confidence, and then eventually turning it over to them so they can operate down there by themselves.
What is the Afghan uniformed police's role during the operation?
The best way to describe it is they are the main effort. I mean, they're the reason that we went down there. So they were there with the Marines during the initial clear of those target locations. They were there to select the sites of where the posts were going to be built at. They were there to man the posts and help construct the posts, and then to operate out of the post and with the local populace. All right. If the police down there are not successful, then the operation cannot be successful. So they are the main reason that we're down there. And to this point, they're performing exceptionally well.
Sir, can you please talk a little bit more about the AUP posts that are being built during Operation Double Check?
Yep, the AUP posts were selected by the AUP themselves in locations that they knew they could get the best support and where they could best provide security for the people. In the towns of Musa Qal'eh, and Sirkian.
How will these posts increase security in the area?
Just the ANA having a presence down there, just their presence increases the security, because the enemy sees them there, they know that they can operate freely, and the police have a better ability to be able to identify and interdict enemy fighters moving through there than just the Marines themselves. So the Marines working in conjunction with the police makes the area more secure.
What is the desired end result of Operation Double Check?
Yeah, and the final result desired, and the thing that what we're looking for is that the police are able to occupy and sustain themselves out of that post, and in doing so provide security for the populace. And they were able to do this on their own without the Marine support. We're going to support them initially, get them started, get them the confidence they need to operate out of there, and then let them complete the task themselves.
How have the Marines of Fox Company performed thus far during Operation Double Check?
Yeah, outstanding. I mean, I couldn't be more proud of the way that the Marines performed. The patience that they've shown, not only to the local populace, but with the AUP and the ANA. The teamwork that they displayed with those two different organizations. That's really what's allowing them to progress to the level that they need to support themselves.
Do you have any final thoughts about anything?
No, so far the operation is going well. Like I said before, it's still ongoing, so I'm not going to claim victory yet. But we're very encouraged with the way it's progressing at this point, and look forward to the next couple of weeks.